Hello my dear students, welcome to your Geography's online class. In today's session, we will be discussing about the use and interpretation of topographical maps. This class will just be an introduction to the topographical maps that we will be using. In this class, we will try to know about the map that we will be using. So when we talk about a map is a drawing of the earth on a flat sheet of paper, but with the help of a proper scale. It is not a random drawing. Or you can say that a map is an interpretation of the earth or a part of it on a flat sheet of paper to a given scale. And a map becomes very important tool for a geographer because we deal about the earth, or we try to understand the earth. We study the earth in details, and a map becomes very important for us in understanding those, because not every part of the earth we can reach. So here in this topographical map that we can see here, a topographical map, we will try to understand this map and how to use it. But first of all, let us try to understand few things before we jump on to this topographical map. The essential elements of map. This we need to understand because it helps us in dealing with the map without any difficulties. So if we see the essential elements of a map, we see the title, direction, scale and key. Each of these elements are very important in understanding a map. The title of a map in the very beginning help us understand that what type of a map it is or what is the map showing to us. Direction, it becomes important because without knowing the direction we cannot know to which part of the map we are trying to understand. Or we cannot locate places on the map without the knowledge of direction. Scale. A scale of a map is a ratio between the ground distance and the map distance. To any two places on the map, to show its distance on the ground, a scale is required. So it helps us to either enlarge or to decrease the distance while drawing a map. Key, which is also known as legend. A key is a very important tool in a map because it helps to unlock a map, or say there are various features that are represented by different symbols and signs, which to us, without knowing it, we would not understand a map. So hence a key becomes very important or an essential element, as it helps us to understand or unlock a map by helping us understand the various signs and symbols that are used in a map. Now let us move on to the topographical map and understand it and its uses. In our syllabus, we have two topographical maps to do. One numbered as 45D by 10 and the other one as 45D by 7. On the top of your map, you'll get to see the number of the map as 45D by 10. The map number 45D by 10 represents the parts of two states, Gujarat and Rajasthan. At the bottom of the map, we will see the map scale, and there are three different types of scale used in a map. A representative fraction, verbal scale or a statement scale, and a linear scale. The representative fraction is given in ratio 1 is to 50,000. So that is the scale of the map. The verbal scale or a statement scale is written as 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. At the bottom of the map, we see the map scale, and there are three different types of scale used in this map. Representative fraction, shown in ratio as 1 is to 50,000. Statement or a verbal scale, shown as written as 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer or 500 meters to 1 centimeter. And the third scale is a linear scale which is represented in a line. So these are the three important scales that are used in a map. Below the scale is given the value of contour intervals which represents the heights. A contour is an imaginary line that joins places having equal height above the mean sea level and is represented by a brown color. And two contours or two consecutive contours has a difference of 20 meters. These are now the conventional symbols as an essential element that we discuss. This is known as keys. These keys or the symbols help us to understand a map through different signs and symbols. As not everything can be represented in a map in details, these symbols helps us to understand the map by unlocking it. So this is for the day class. As an introduction to your topo sheet, we will discuss in details about this topo sheet and the readings in this topo sheet in our next class. Thank you. You all stay safe and have a good time.